Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So my name is Cara and I'm starting this channel basically because I am going through my first pregnancy and I just want to try and give any help to anybody else out there that's also going through their first pregnancy. Especially as I'm a little bit older going through it. I am 35 and so there's a little bits and pieces that might be different to if you are younger. Also, what's a little bit different about my pregnancy is obviously it's a lockdown baby to begin with, and on top of that I actually don't live in the UK anymore. I live in a country where I don't speak the language. I moved back to my husband's country, Czech Republic. And even though I'm trying to learn Czech, it's not the easiest language, so it's going to be a little bit nervous sometimes, maybe, like with hospital appointments and that type of thing, because mistranslation, stuff like that. My husband is amazing and does everything that he can translation-wise, but obviously he's not a doctor, he doesn't know that kind of terminology. But thankfully I have found an amazing gynecologist who speaks amazing English, so hopefully I should feel nice and comfortable all the way through. So today I just want to go through the first trimester basically. So I'm currently at 16 weeks and I'm feeling good now, but there's quite a lot of things in the first trimester that I didn't expect. And so it's to tell you like these different things to expect, as well as some little bits that really helped me along the way in the first 12 weeks. Obviously you go through tiredness and nausea, stomach cramps, all of the regular things that we know about. So I'm trying to give you the things that maybe are a little bit different, that maybe you might not have heard of before. So first one is probably the most important one, which is to basically just don't put so much pressure on yourself. I'm really bad at doing this because I have always been a workaholic, a workout-aholic. I used to work out and do yoga 6 days a week without fail. I used to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning without fail. And work long hard hours because I own my own business, and I realised I can't do all of this in the first 12 weeks. You think you're going to be the different pregnant woman. You think that I thought that I would be nice and calm and serene and that I would glide through pregnancy just because I was so fit and healthy, because my nutrition was always amazing, my fitness level was always amazing. I was always very organised and scheduled. I was just thinking everything will be easy, and I was so wrong. And I put too much pressure on myself, and some days I felt like I was having a breakdown because of that own pressure that I put on myself to be this like perfect pregnant woman. So it's not going to happen. Just accept that you're not going to be this perfect pregnant woman because it doesn't exist. Everybody's pregnancy is completely different. So just take one day at a time, take one step at a time. Really try to give yourself that extra time each day just to focus a little bit on you, and just reflect on yourself and how you're feeling, and just spend that first 12 weeks really looking after you, because if you look after you, then you will look after your baby as well, growing. Second one is the huge amount of sleep that you will need. Again, I was not expecting this. I expected to be a little bit tired. And normally I would sleep for 7 hours a night, and that would be it, and I would be great, and I would still do like 2 or 3 hours exercise every day, as well as my work and looking after a house, blah blah blah. But I was in bed by 8 p.m. every night and didn't wake up until 6 a.m. the next morning. And even when I had all of that sleep, I woke up still feeling tired. So I couldn't do my exercise like I used to because I just felt so tired, like so exhausted. Like you feel like you've been hit by a truck. So whereas I used to work out 5 or 6 days a week, during the whole of the first 12 weeks, I worked out maybe 5 times. That was it. Another reason why I was beating myself up. But now that I've got into the second trimester, things are a lot better. Third one, constipation. Oh my gosh, this is real. I didn't expect it so quickly. I thought maybe second trimester, when the baby got bigger, it would kick in, but gosh, really quick into the first trimester it kicked in. And I eat like lots of fiber. I eat lots of fruit, lots of vegetables, lots of beans. So I have a really high fiber diet in general, and it still did not help at all. So I would maybe invest in like a squatty potty type thing to try and help you, or maybe make sure that you're eating like some prunes every day, but just try and keep your fiber intake as high as possible because it is painful and uncomfortable. The next one is don't Google everything. So if you have any worries, just contact your doctor. We had some slight bleeding at the beginning, and I've lost a baby in the past, so we were a little bit worried. And me and my husband turned to Google, and there was like a million different answers, and it was ridiculous. Like it could have been everything and anything. So just don't do it to yourself. Don't put yourself through that mental issues of that. Just email your doctor. So basically, after a day of worrying and using Dr. Google, I emailed my gynecologist. Within 2 hours, she had emailed me back with a prescription, and it was just some progesterone, just in case there was any problems with the miscarriage. And so within 2 hours, I got my prescription via email, went and got my tablets, and there was completely fixed, no bleeding since, everything's been perfect, baby's been perfect. So just that is what your gynecologist, your midwife, your healthcare provider is there for, not Google. Google does not have all the answers. The next one is, oh my God, this was a lifesaver for me. So I had quite a lot of nausea. I wasn't sick a huge amount. I was sick sometimes, but it was just a constant sick feeling. And the one thing that helped was every morning, my husband used to wake me up with fresh ginger and fresh lemon in hot water. And I drank it as soon as I woke up. I had like 15 minutes sat in the bed, cuddling with my dog, drinking my hot water. And it just helped a million times over. I went maybe a couple of mornings without having it, and those days were dreadful for nausea. But if I drank it as soon as I woke up, I could actually survive the day and have quite a normal day. I still felt a little bit sick here and there, but nowhere near as bad as if I didn't have it first thing in the morning. Another thing is you will get so hot in the first trimester. Oh my gosh, the hormones. You will just have hot flushes all through the day. I think I'm even having one now, I'm second trimester. And all through the night. So just sleep naked. Like no pajamas necessary at all. I was just so hot. It might be because our dog shares the same bed as us as well, and he's quite toasty, but he's done that for 2 years and I've always been fine. But yeah, just hotness. And then you'll have the extreme opposite and you will be freezing and shivering. So some days I'll be sat at my computer working away and my husband will be boiling and will open the window because the heating will be on full, and I'll be sat there shivering with a blanket around me. So just be prepared and have every type of clothing available in all circumstances, because you will completely fluctuate from one extreme to another. Next one is, I was quite surprised how quickly this started. You will want to pee all the time. I peed a lot anyway because I used to drink 4 litres of water a day, still do. But it got to the point where I was needing to go to the bathroom every hour. And that was from probably, I would say, week 7, so really early. So just make sure you're always near a restroom. But yeah, every hour. And obviously you have to keep hydrated because it's good for you, it's good for the baby, but you will need to pee. So just be aware, and it gets a little bit harder to hold it as well, unfortunately. There were some times when I was nearly crying because I had to wait too long to go to the bathroom. Okay, last 2 things is dry lips. I don't know why. I don't even know if this, I've not checked to see if this is a pregnancy thing, so I've stopped asking Dr. Google things, but my lips are drier than ever. I've gone through like 2 lip balms already. So make sure you get yourself a good one. I've just bought myself a nice new like bio one that's like organic and natural oils, and I've been using it the past few days and it has made a big difference. So invest in a decent lip balm as well. And then lastly, which you can probably even tell now, is the breathlessness. So I really struggle with this because in my day job I am coaching people, so I talk a lot in my day job, and I feel like I run a marathon when I talk now. I feel so out of breath compared to what I used to do, and I think it's because I have quite low blood pressure in general anyway, and then obviously when you are pregnant your blood pressure is even lower because you're having to share it with your baby. But just be aware of that, and make sure that if you do feel this way, make sure you are checked by your doctor as well. There might be something that they can do for you or something that they can suggest. Because of my blood pressure, I get really dizzy really easily. I've even blacked out a few times because of it. So I need to do things like I have to be very careful to like slowly stand up. I need to try and not talk as much, which is not easy with my job. And eat lots of little meals throughout the day instead of big, like 3 big meals a day, as that's meant to help with your blood pressure as well. So just make sure that you, like, if you feel anything like that, just double check with your doctor, just ask them. Yeah, so that's my main tips for the first trimester. It does get easier in the second trimester. It's not a breeze, I'm not gonna lie. It's really not a breeze in the second trimester like the world wants you to think it is, but it does get easier. So I'm gonna do another video later on after I've finished my second trimester to see if there's anything else I can help you with, any hints and tips at all. Also, now that I am feeling back with lots of energy again, I am hopefully going to add lots of home workout videos, lots of yoga videos as well. When I lived in the UK, I was actually like a trainer, PT trainer, yoga instructor, so it's what I specialise in as well as nutrition, and it's a huge passion of mine. So hopefully over the next few weeks I'll be able to upload lots of different videos, and I will do some for like beginner workouts, and then maybe if you're pregnant but were already quite advanced at exercise, you can keep your level quite high. So I'm going to do some of those as well, maybe with some quite heavy weights, hopefully, as long as I stay happy and healthy as well to do those. Anything else? No. So, beautiful people, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, week, whatever you're doing. If you like what you saw today, then please subscribe, as I will be uploading lots more, hopefully interesting things for you. See you soon. Bye.